Okay, so to explain what I just said, you have to remember the original division as the story is told in the book of Genesis, that what is being offered is the division of knowledge. One being made good, one being made evil. The knowledge that's being deemed evil, that is offered and accepted, is the spirit side, or the spirit discernment side of the brain, where all your creativity is, thus your freedom concepts, where all your passion is based upon that creativity. It's where your fulfillment can be found. Now, these are being interpreted in physical means from a physical brain, but that's what we're talking about, and that's what the Bible has given us. That is what God has given us in this world to discern our lives, is that we have material brains with material minds, but all of this is supposed to be harmonized by the Spirit. And to do that, we need the Spirit knowledge. Well, the Spirit knowledge portion of the brain has been denied you, and it's been denied you since day one. To do it, they created the division, and the division took place within your brain. So you already possess both portions, both houses of the understanding or discernment of the brain, both the material house and the spiritual house. But what I'm trying to tell you is, by making one of these houses evil within your own anatomy, they have limited you and your knowledge. Now, the right brain is not evil. Okay, the right brain is not evil, and it's what the Illuminati themselves pride themselves in as using primarily, is the right brain. And the right brain's not evil. I told you that evil is always in the form of potential, and it's the people that give this evil life. Until evil is given life or made manifest or actualized, it has to be actualized by a person, by a personality, by an entity. Therefore, it can't be evil. It's just an occurrence. It's an eventuation, but never is it evil. Only when a personality is involved do these actions manifest themselves either as good or evil. And that's what we're talking about. So they, by denying you the ability to understand and use the right brain function, which is where all the faith and feeling is, by calling anything to do with the spirit evil, they have limited your knowledge. In other words, they have divided you. And they have divided you within your own house. So a house divided against itself cannot stand, begins to take on a much deeper and broader meaning. And I'm telling you, friends, think about what I'm sharing with you here. And think about these scriptural verses. Think about what's happening. You'll see that we're in perfect alignment with what's being said. Now, all of this relates back to the eyes, which is being the symbol or the doorway or the entrance into what? Into either the material world, the material blindedness, or the spiritual world. And then, of course, you know that scripture that says that I shall ascend to the right hand of my Father, which is another significance, which is representing this right side representation of the spiritual abode. Now, I'm not telling you that the spiritual abode is in the right brain. No, it's just the physical tool that you are given to discern spiritual values from material things. And they have denied you the ability to use it. Now, how have they denied it to you? Well, they've denied it to you by banning it, by making anything of ancient spiritual history and nature being evil. And they label it many times as being savage and pagan and ruthless. And a lot of times it is in its origin, but the further you go back, you find out that this knowledge closer aligns itself to a one God concept and a brotherly love concept. And that's where we have that story of the Bible that relates back to the sons of God. So I hope that you're following along. I hope that you're beginning to understand, and we're going to begin to explain further about this 44.